All right, the first story. Waffle House staff and customers brawl over patron's phone.
Hmm?
A wild brawl broke out between customers and workers, I know, Vince, at a Waffle House. Apparently, after a patron's phone was withheld behind the counter. The dust up, shared on Twitter, this is from last month, showed a group of irate diners demanding staffers return their cell phone. A quote here: "Ring that one up so we can pay for that one, and then you can put up that phone." One of the women can be shouting. Another member of the party says, "Can I please have my bleeping phone, somebody?" He then climbs behind the counter in an apparent bid to retrieve the device and is restrained by two employees. The man is seen repeatedly striking one of the workers, it's a Waffle House, as two of the other members of his group jump into the fray. One of the women tries to wrestle the phone out of the other employee's hands as her wig gets knocked off. and her top becomes exposed.
Oh, real nice.
We gotta go. We have to go. We've got Coke. Give us our phone. Now, I don't know if it's the Coke you drink or the other kind. It doesn't say, by the way. It's unclear why the phone was being held from the customers and where and when. Okay, I'm just reading it. So I guess these workers aren't waffling around when it comes to phones. No.
Wow.
Okay, here I was shaking my head because I was just thinking how much of a shame and a pity this was. It's reflecting what the world is these days. But then when you talked about the wig coming off,
that cracked me up too.
I just made it into a comedy skit straight away.
I know, really. It says here.
I thought the coffee house was wild.
It says here, you can always count on Waffle House. That was shared on Twitter, showing the clip. Okay. Next story. This is in Florida, my old place. A loose emu leads authorities on a chase through Florida neighborhoods. Isn't that a commercial? Emu. Isn't that the Liberty commercial?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Police, animal control, and state wildlife officers were summoned to a Florida neighborhood in which an emu was reported running loose and chasing locals on the street. Why, was their insurance too high? He was trying to sell a cheaper insurance. Witnesses said the emu was chasing pedestrians before authorities arrived. They got into a fenced area and got penned up. They kind of walked this guy into the trailer, and apparently he didn't put up much resistance. Okay, whatever. Haha. Mm-hmm. Anyway, all right, next story. This is actually cool. John Oates from Hall & Oates, they are celebrating 50 years this year.
Wow, that's amazing.
And they're working on another album. Of course, they got sidetracked this year, but they have I think Daryl had 7 songs into a new album. Thank you guys, awesome. But John Oates, I guess, is performing in Nashville. I guess John is doing country music now, solo albums. Good for him.
Watch out, boy, she'll chew you out. She's a man eater.
And he has a live album. His band is called The Good Road Band. Great. I heard some of the songs. It has a country feel to it, vibe. He actually has the voice for that. More so than Daryl Hall. But you can catch it on, I guess, Live in Nashville, a podcast. You can check it out. But congratulations, Daryl Hall and John Oates, 50 years together. Wow, that's talent. All right, next story. Some airlines are introducing flights to nowhere, and people are paying to take them. Singapore Airlines, reportedly, is considering a new route next month, what media reports are calling a flight to I guess to get away from it all. It says here, none of these plans have been firmed up, but it does debut destination-free flying. So you just take off, land at random, and then come back home again?
They said they've been selling out like crazy.
Okay, all right.
They take off, fly out of ways, they loop around, and they come right back. Seriously, that's the stories that I saw probably 2 weeks ago. They were talking about that. Yeah.
Look, guys.
How big are the planes?
They fly out of ways and they just loop around.
Well, it's not a World War II propeller plane. I'm sure it's a regular, jet. But
why would you? It's worth sitting on the tarmac for half an hour.
Mm-hmm. Look, guys, if you want to fly to nowhere, If you want to fly to nowhere, a gallon of wine should do it at home. You want to fly to nowhere.
Yeah, right. No, they were showing jetliners doing that too.
Okay, all right.
Just go and get Microsoft Flight Simulator, guys.
Everybody walks on the plane nice and straight and stuff, and then they when the plane are all wobbling off the plane.
If it's a flight for singles, like a singles cruise, because I'm single, I might go for that. Because if you meet someone you like, where are they going to go? They're stuck on a plane, like on a cruise, right? Just a thought.
Hey, maybe a way to be a member of the Mile High Club.
Bada boom.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.